Okay, I had a little hiccup. Looked like the video recording wasn't working, but it just doesn't show on screen anymore for some reason. Oh no. So we're playing against Jim again with my turn 1 win deck. I don't know if he's playing the same thing. That would be interesting. So he's playing a shaman. I would guess lots of murlocs. Okay, so here's why this is called turn 1 win. The vicious fledgling. After this minion attacks a hero, adapt. So you can get a bunch of adapts and just overrun them. So I'm going to keep that. And I think I want to keep the taunt in case he has a lot of murlocs I can't deal with. Just hope we get an innervate so we can play this turn 1. Could still draw it, but we'll see. We get the coin, so we could play 2 1-drops on turn 1. Or we can wait till turn 2, use the coin to drop the vicious fledgling. That might be good. I think we might go with that. Well, I guess it depends on what he plays. He may not have gotten his good 1-drop Murloc. Looks like he didn't. I should have the Murloc crab that eats Murlocs instead of pirates, but I don't. So let's just play out a 1-drop. Nothing special. And this is in the deck just because it creates another 1-drop. Because our plan is put a bunch of little guys on the board, buff them with really cheap buff spells, and just overrun the opponent. So he starts off turn 1, nothing, turn 2, totem. Now we get the innervate, crap. I think we will innervate so we can play an extra minion this turn, so we'll play coin, vicious fledgling, innervate, Ravasaur Runt.
That's incredible.
We either want to give it 1/1 or summon 2 1/1 plants. I think we'll summon the plants and just kill his totem so he can't buff it with anything. He has other totems that can buff his totems that are already down. So this is looking pretty good so far. He hexes it. I didn't see if he top decked that. Pretty lame if he did, but that's fine. So we have 3 mana. I think we'll play the other Ravasaur Runt. I would have liked plus attack, but Divine Shield so it doesn't get killed right away. I think we won't play our extra 1-drop just because he can have... Shamans have a lot of AoE, so he could kill all my minions, so we don't want to overcommit. Because we don't have any buffs yet. So let's see. I don't see him hovering over any cards. Turn 4. Shamans don't have a lot of great class cards on turn 4. They have 1 spell. I don't think he's playing the Jade spells though. So he is Murloc like we thought. So, oh dang. So it's a really great totem for him to get, just so I can't kill his Murloc right away. So we have 4 mana. We're gonna hit him with this. We're gonna go ahead and sacrifice the 1/1, just because it's already really weak. We're gonna play our 1/5 that turns into a 3/5 on his turn. And we're still not gonna overcommit. We'll keep that 1-drop just in case. Although we could have put it on board just so we could get it 3 attack in with it next turn, but I might save that for a turn or 2. So turn 5, I don't have any great plays. If I draw living mana, it would be a great turn, but he'll probably AoE that down, which is annoying. We haven't gotten any of our buffs yet. none of our minion buffs. I mean, this is an attack buff, but I mean permanent health and attack buffs. I think we have at least 4 or 5, at least 4 that buff all the minions. Okay, so that's kind of desperate, unless he has the charger. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's actually good then. So yeah, he's full on Murlocs. We do have a couple AoEs, but actually let's see how much damage do we have? 2, 4, 5. Playing this will give us 7 because we get another minion. So 7 plus 8, 15, 16. No, we can't count that. So 16, 17. We have 17 damage. He has 25 life. Might be worth trying it. Just for the lulz. If he has an AoE after this, we're just really screwed. So let's not. Killed that first because it gives his Murlocs 1 attack. We'll go ahead and kill that Murloc. We'll go ahead and kill this because it creates a 1/1 Murloc every turn. And we'll play this just because he doesn't have any pirates, I'm sure. So this is just a 2/3 beast no matter what we do. And he still could wreck us pretty hard with AoE, but if he does, we'll probably still have at least a 3/1, maybe a 2/1, and 2 1/1s. So we still have a decent board, even if he AoEs right now. Next turn, if he can't kill our taunt, we might have lethal next turn. I don't think that's bad. So that 3/3 Murloc gives all of his Murlocs +2/+1. So that's why you want to kill most, if not all, of their minions when you can. So I think we have the same amount of damage we had last turn. Actually, +1. 2, 4, 6. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, yeah, +1. So that's rough. So we'll actually I want to kill his 3/3 pretty much. You know what? We'll kill all of his minions just because they're dangerous. Now we're really susceptible to any of his AoE attacks, but he doesn't have a board right now, so he has to AoE and build a board. If he had any board, we would be even weaker to an AoE. So that's a good sign. He's just drawing, and you never want to draw for an aggro deck. But we might have lethal. We're gonna have 7 mana. If he doesn't kill anything, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. We need 1 more mana to be able to, like, actually I think we'd be 1 off even if we had 1 more mana. Well, actually, I didn't count this. We're just going to go to his face next turn, just because it's going to be a crazy amount of damage. So this is going to pull Patches out of our deck. And this is known as the Pirate Package. It's just to get him on the board without spending 1 mana on him. So I don't know if it's lethal, but it's a lot of damage. So yeah, we were 1 off, which we have Swipe in the deck to deal that 1 more damage, unless he heals for a ton. But he would have to heal, kill our entire board. And if he does kill our entire board and heals, we can fill our board back up with living mana, which for every mana crystal you have, it turns them all into 2/2 minions. So yeah, he's committing suicide, which is good enough. But yeah, that's the deck. Just keep a bunch of little guys on the board, keep going face, trade when it makes sense, and yeah. It's pretty fun. I really like aggro decks because the games are usually short. I hope he didn't feel too bad. And now there's a leaf blower right outside my door, so I think we're done.